So I get a limited suspension just the other day from Twitter for tweeting some profanity at NBC's Chuck Todd. I'll admit it. It was coming from a point of complete frustration with weenies like Chuck Todd for being a raging hypocrite and an Olympic-level crybaby. Todd apparently couldn't handle the fact that his liberally biased, sold out to the Democratic Party media was getting an absolute ass-whipping from Trump in his epic press conference on Wednesday. And he had to tweet several times how unfair all of this was. One of his tweets said, "This is not a laughing matter. I'm sorry. Delegitimizing the press is un-American. Chuck, you big douchebag. What have you and your Hillary Clinton sycophants been doing to the Trump campaign ever since he announced his candidacy and then decided to go double down on it ever since he got inaugurated? You've been delegitimizing him since day one.
And now you're complaining about not being treated fairly."
What the hell, Chuck? Anyway, so I tweeted back to Chucky, "Oh, Chuck, just completely F off. You've been delegitimizing Trump since day one, and F Chuck Todd." So then I immediately got a notice from Twitter warning me my account would be limited to just my followers seeing my tweets for 12 hours. Ironically, the warning started out, "Creating a safer environment for people to freely express themselves is critical to the Twitter community, blah, blah, blah." Safer environment for people to freely express themselves? So I can't freely express myself for fear of invading on Chuck's safer environment. Twitter wants to create a safer environment so people can freely express themselves by not letting people freely express themselves. Good. That sounds kind of like Orwellian 1984 war is peace, freedom is slavery, ignorance is strength propaganda. And this is why Twitter is such a joke. Plenty of people, especially if they are conservatives, cannot freely express themselves on Twitter, and this is why, despite Twitter gaining 2 million more users in 2016, lost $456 million that same year. That's nearly $500 million. If I were a Twitter investor and they had lost that much money, I'd be taking my cash and heading for the hills. Twitter's stock price has lost 75% of its value in 2 years for 2 reasons. One, because advertising on Twitter is hard to crack and hard to make a profit for merchants. Facebook makes almost $15 per year per active user, while Twitter makes less than half that amount at just $6 per year per active user. And secondly, Twitter has cracked down on free speech while claiming it is creating a platform for free speech. There's all kinds of stories of conservatives being disenfranchised on Twitter, and prominent conservative Milo Yiannopoulos had his account suspended permanently. Twitter is a platform for sharing information in short sound bites, and while some businesses and individuals have benefited from the service, most of Twitter has devolved into people getting meaningless hashtags to trend or supporting Justin Bieber when he's acting like a brat and has some kind of a run-in with the police. The platform is a joke. The people paying the bills, in other words, the advertisers, they don't care about Justin Bieber, and they don't care about 90% of the mindless garbage, time-wasting hashtags that pop up on an hourly basis. Twitter has never made a profit, and the only thing it's good at is losing money. Bottom line, it will either be gone or it will be a non-profit by the time Trump finishes his first term. Bye, Twitter. Thanks for watching, and please let me know what you think of Twitter and their Orwellian free speech policies by leaving your comments in the comment section below this video. And don't forget to subscribe to Conservative News here on YouTube. See ya!